Today we travel all the way to Kiambu Road to meet Wanjiku, a car dealer who started from selling cars on social media until they got a yard.
Growing up, I just loved cars. Maybe because my dad was a driver, I don't know. But he used to come home with now the car that he drove. And it used to fascinate me basically. Then I would gaze at cars on the road every time. I would actually love to know how to drive when I was so young. But then we didn't have the, what is it called? The capability to have one.
COVID-19 was hard on the economy, but this led to some businesses being born and flourishing, especially those that embraced social media.
So a friend knew I'm doing social media. And that time there was Corona. I was in campus that year. So the schools were closed. So we had to go home. So when I was at home, I was still working now at home because, social media, you don't have to go to the office. Just manage their pages at home. So it was really convenient. And so a friend was like, hey, you actually do social media, right? So can you market my card? So that's how I got to come to Royal Marks, and I started marketing them. I love also taking pictures. If you love cars, you even love taking pictures of cars. So I was taking the pictures, posting them on their pages. Connecting with people.
Being in a strategic location is good for your business, but having a social media presence is even better.
So, one thing I've always learned, digital marketing will always help you so much. Right now, currently, basically, because it's a digital world basically. So, putting a word out there that you exist, what you're doing basically, letting people know, it made us grow. Yani. When we were in that yard, we were selling like a lot of cars just from social media. Yeah, so people could come to us like, hello, this is Royal Marks, I saw this car, where do I find you? So the only challenge then was you'd have to explain, we are in, I had called this, but now it's us. Those trust issues. But yeah, that was one inspiration to opening our own yard.
Even though Wanjiko began as a social media manager, her skills as a car salesperson have grown with time.
I can tell you from back then, it was so hard. Like, yes, I loved cars. I could tell you, okay, when I was young, I loved cars by just looking at them and be like, oh, that's a CRV. And I will just read on the car. I wouldn't know like this, I can't tell from far. You understand? But then, when now I get to be in a showroom, you have all mixed there. So you have Toyota, you have Mitsubishi, you have Mazda, you have Mercedes, you have all of them there. So you, bit by bit, to get to know all of them. Right now, if a car passes, I don't have to look. I'll tell you which car that is. Yeah, so it's growth. Then it was so hard. I was basically like an introvert in a way. So communicating with people is so hard. And personally for introverts, we love using facials. So you could ask me something, I'm like, Like I don't have much to say. But then because this industry, you have to communicate, explain, this car is this, the CC, the ear, the features, explain to the client about them, why this car and not this one. So yeah, I grew on that. And yeah, it was a process, but I had the zeal. I really wanted to do it. And then my boss, then now the CEO of Royal Marks Motors, pushed me, you can do this and all that. Yeah, so then it was so hard. But now it's so easy. I ask you which car do you want, You tell me, I will start telling you the features of that car, why it's good, why I will go for it personally. Yeah, I will entice you totally. Yeah.
On top of being a manager at a young age, having to oversee several people isn't easy.
Basically, as a manager at a yard, it's just like any other job, I would say, though I've not had an experience at another place. But it's getting to know your people, working with them. The hardest part is telling people to do this. You have to direct, command. So at my age, it was so hard to tell people of my age to do something. So I used actually to do it myself because I can. But I have grown now. I can tell someone, do this because that's your job. And you do it now. Yeah, it's been a journey. And still believing in myself that I can. So yeah, now I'm able to direct the marketing department. Let's do this. Let's focus on this. What do you want us to do? What can we do more? Direct the administrative department. We need to do this. These invoices need to be sent. We need to do pay bills or something. Direct the salespersons. Here we are connecting with people, with clients. So how do we speak to these people? How do we connect with them? How do we make them feel safe to buy from us? How do we make them trust us? Yeah, so we have to keep up, check what they're doing, updates. Yeah, sometimes it's not easy, but yeah, it's doable.
Every business has a crucial department where even if everyone were absent, this department has to be present for the business to operate.
Client comes, they want information, and most clients, to trust a yard, they always most are so they don't want to do business out there. They want to get in an office, come to the office, see this is their actual office, and now talk to someone in the office. So I think the administrative part, because if there's no one in the office, even if they agree to buy a car out there and they come into the office, there's no one to draft let's say a sales agreement. So that gets tough. But here, we make sure everyone can do it themselves. If you agree with the client and there's no one here you just come with your client here, act now like you are also part of the office, yeah, and do all those things, and it works. Yeah.
Considering we do not have a car manufacturing industry, every car seller in Kenya has to import.
For us, we import ourselves. We import our own cars. So we've managed to have some friends in Japan. So they send us their stock, like these are the cars they have in their auctions. And so they advise us, no, we are friends right now. So they will tell us this is a good one and give us good rates, basically. So yeah, so we pay, then they import, they ship them. Then when they come, now we follow those Kenyan laws. Basically, we pay there, then they are shipped. When they come, we pay those taxes, clearance, then they come to here. Yeah, so from Mombasa to here, we use drivers so that they can, while driving, they'll feel if there's issues, they'll tell us. So that when we are selling a car to a client, now it's perfect. Because if it has issues coming, we'll fix everything. Yeah, so because we want to give clients the best.
Having started as a social media manager and now being a manager at a car yard, Wanjiko has big dreams for her future.
Yeah, I would love to. I love marketing, but now I'm managing. But basically, I still market there, here and there, and I also converse with clients and also sell. So because I love cars and I love this industry, it's a very good industry. There's growth, there's a lot of networking because you have to know about importing, connect with people who import, We call them suppliers. Then you have to keep up with the stocks. It's very interesting. So yeah, in 6 years to come, I'll still have to be in the automotive industry, and by then I'd love to own my own company, and mostly in future it would be a luxury car. Yeah.